Human dignity, karapatang pantao. Human rights is not hereditary but every people has it.
Human rights yung karapatan ng tao. May iba't ibang karapatan. Yung karapatan para mabuhay. Mayroong karapatan kasi yung mga bata, gano'n, mga pag-aral, etc. Yung gano'n. Tapos ano pa ba? Human rights, di ba yun yung karapatan ng mga tao? Yung mga bagay-bagay na tatanggap nila na sa simula pa lang kailangan nila makuha.
Human rights are karapatan ng mga tao na di dapat mawala sa kanila kasi importante yun.
Human rights, karapatan ng tao. Maraming yung ibang karapatan ng tao. Merong economic, personal.
Sa kailangan natin ng human rights para mabuhay.
Human rights are the rights you have simply because you're human. There are many kinds of rights. Most apply to a certain group. But human rights are the only ones that apply to absolutely everyone, everywhere. It means that kids, old people, poor people, basketball player, garbage men, rappers, Africans, Indians, Albanians, Christians, Muslims, doctors, atheists, your parents, your neighbor, and you all have the exact same human rights. In other words, they are universal. But the question remains, what are they?
In a Chinese society, a girl child is considered to be less equal to a boy child. According to their own beliefs, a firstborn should always be a boy. A girl is a big burden to them. They are aiming for a boy child so that there will be a person who can continue the legacy that exists in the family. In addition, males are the ones who carry the last name of the family, which represents the reputation of their ancestors. This is a skit that shows how a girl's birth often brings sadness into a family. This is what happened in a Chinese family in Tondo, Manila. A husband is speeding up and down outside the maternity ward. His wife is about to deliver a baby. He is very restless. He wants a son. He is praying desperately for one.
Oh God, please grant me a son, so that there is someone to keep up my family name, someone to perform my last rites. Oh God, listen to my prayers. I'm begging you.
Congratulations, Mr. Lee. You have a beautiful baby girl.
Oh God, what have you done? Why are you making me so disappointed? Is this a punishment? But why? I'm asking for a son and not for a daughter. What am I going to utter to my mother? You are the root of it. I wanted a boy, and you have given me a girl. I can't accept that child in our family.
But wait! Please, look at your daughter once. She's very cute, isn't it? She looks just like her mother.
I don't want to look at her. Cursed be the day she was born. What use are her good looks? She will only invite trouble. Give her away. I don't want her.
Oh God, you are my father and mother. You are my only friend. Help me bring up this girl child in her own right. We women give birth to men and women, and yet when it comes to a girl child, She's often killed in the womb. She's not even given a chance to live her full life. As she is growing, she is treated differently in her own home. She has to help her mother in the kitchen, while her brother is left free to do what he wants. Oh God, my baby will grow up as soon as a woman in her own right.
16 years after. This girl named Shin has grown up to be a fine young woman. She is very gorgeous and intelligent. She is doing good with her studies and also helps her mother at home. She outshines her brother Sean, who was born 3 years after her. Shin, Sean, and their parents are sitting together and talking.
What? I don't want to get married. I have my own dreams in life. I want to be a lawyer.
What are you talking about? What guts you have? How can a girl not get married? Tell me, who is going to look after you? We have already seen a nice boy. He belongs to a Chinese and well-known family. He is rich and is a good businessman.
Shin, your dad is right. You are a girl. What is the use of studying more? Anyway, you will get married and you will have to look after your husband and children. But Mom, why should anyone look after me? I can look after myself. I'm not a child anymore. I don't want to be arranged to this rich man. I don't want to be a bride for burning. Whatever descriptions you have to him, I don't care at all. All I want is to study now.
Are you stupid? No more studies for you.
But Dad!
I am your father and head of this family. I am the one who will decide for your future. You have no right to say anything. We will now fix your marriage to that guy as soon as possible.
Poor girl. Let her study. Why such a hurry? She's still young. She still has many years to come.
You know what? You have spoiled your daughter very much. Look at her now. Where do we have all that money? Besides, we should prioritize first the education of our only son, Sean. We have to think of his career.
Dad, I don't want to study. I want to join the films. I love to sing, dance, and act in front of the crowd.
Look at your son. He only wants to sing, dance, and act. He's not concerned about his studies. So why are you depriving Shin of her right? Your daughter is so intelligent. Yes, Dad. I want to be a lawyer and work for all those women who are oppressed. I want to fight for the rights of women. Mom, don't worry. I promise to look after myself.
You dishonor me. How could you do this to me?
You're my father and I don't even have any support or encouragement from you. Not a little. You told me about this tradition before, but I have the right to choose my way of life.
Your way of life? Ha! You have to serve your own family. Your father first, before yourself. How selfish you are. Do I deserve this treatment from my own daughter?
Can't you see, Dad? I always follow what you ask, and it's time for me to follow my heart. You think I'm selfish? You're the one who's selfish, Dad. You prefer Sean to have education than me. I cannot marry a stranger. You always think for yourself, but not for the family. What am I to you? A daughter or a slave?
Shut up! One more word in your mouth, you will never go out from this house again.
That's enough already. You're too much. No matter how hard she strives to impress you, you never praise her. You never listen to her either. What kind of father are you to force your daughter for a fixed marriage? From now on, I'll defend her always for you. Shin, let's go.
You know that Shin should have the education since she needs it. Give to her what makes her happy.
8 years after. So with a good mother's support, Shin fulfills her ambition. Today, she is a successful lawyer working for women who have been suppressed by social customs. Let us now listen to her words of wisdom.
A woman has as much right to shape her own destiny as man has his. Men must consider women as their friends and co-workers. They are equal in the eyes of God.